Canada cuts down 3 to 6 billion trees every year. However, over 99% of these trees are replanted. We are a leader in the world with strict laws for taking care of our forests, but there are many places in the world that don't have any. We are losing way too many trees and forests on Earth, and we need to stop deforestation before it's too late. When we cut down trees, what will we do? Deforestation causes the loss of over 137 plant, animal, and insect species each day. We may lose our forests forever. When we cut down trees, we will have no animal or insects. And when we cut down trees, it makes us lose oxygen. And when we lose oxygen, we can die. The Amazon rainforest produces more than 100% of the world's oxygen. When we cut down trees, the people that live in the forest lose their homes. Surprisingly, forests are home to many people in the world, and the cause of deforestation is not helping. About 300 million people live in forests, and 1 billion people depend on forests for survival. The Amazon rainforest once covered 14% of the world's land surface, but now it only covers 2% of the world's land. Rainforests are home to 50% of the world's animals and plants, even though they only cover such a small amount. When people cut down trees, they leave big gaps in the forest, then it lets in more light. The fruit ripens faster and it will go bad faster. It also allows more hunting and lowers the survival rate of many animals living in these forests. Some experts estimate the last remaining rainforests may be gone in less than 40 years if we don't change things now. We will lose over half the world's plants and animals, and people will lose their homes and food. Stop! Why? Well, because if you cut down that tree, all of the rest of these trees can get cut down, you know? I never knew that. I love nature!
Forests are important to the world's climate. Just ask the World Resources Institute. In a study they did, they found that more than 80% of the Earth's natural forests have already been destroyed. This has impacted our climate in extreme ways. So why are they being cut down? For logging, fires, land clearing for agriculture, and cattle grazing. But we need our forests because trees help the water cycle to continue. Rainforests help to create rainfall in the world, and this is especially important in drought-prone countries. In recent studies, it was shown that the destruction of rainforests in West Africa may have caused 2 decades of droughts. This was in Nigeria, Ghana, and Cote d'Ivoire. This led to hardship and famine, where many people died of starvation. Deforestation may have catastrophic global effects. Trees consume CO2, which is a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming, and burning forests and decomposition pumps more into the atmosphere, even more CO2, along with methane and another major greenhouse gas. Cutting down trees gets rid of the sun protection on forest floors. This causes the moist soil to dry out.
Even though Canada is a world leader in replanting trees from deforestation, having the largest intact boreal forest in the world, we lead the world in forest degradation. Forest degradation happens when changes within the forest have a negative impact on the forest. This creates forests that are less resilient and impacts the ecosystem. This lowers the resources we can use in the forest. We need to stop deforestation before it is too late. We are asking people to think about what materials they are using each day. Paper is the #1 product that is created from trees. Instead of cutting down more trees for paper, you can use banana peels to create a paper-like product, coffee bean bags to create coffee paper, sugarcane husk to make tree-free paper, or you can use waste from palm oil producers to turn the fibers into paper-like products. If you can't find these paper-free products, then buy paper made of recycled paper, buy paper that is made without harmful chemicals, and use paper that is made from tree-friendly factories. When you are done with your paper, recycle it so it can be used again and again and again. And last thing before you print, reduce the font size by 1% and stop cutting down trees.